This man rushed into an Uber carrying a child. "I'll pay you double, just hurry," he shouted. The driver was confused, but sensed an emergency, so he began to speed through the street that night, honking and running red lights. Other cars carefully made way for them as they weaved through traffic. Soon, the police noticed the car and chased after it. However, the driver continued speeding. When they finally arrived at the hospital, the man rushed inside, handing the child to the emergency team. After pacing for minutes, he suddenly remembered the Uber driver. He ran outside only to see the police arresting the driver. "Please don't arrest him, take me! It's my fault," the man shouted. "My daughter swallowed a coin and was choking." The officer turned to the driver. "Were you aware of this?" "No," the driver replied. "Then why did you help, knowing you'd get arrested?" The driver smiled and said, "If that was my child, I'd hope someone would do the same." The officer paused, then smiled back. "You're free to go." The man hugged the driver. "You saved my daughter's life. Thank you. Drop a heart if he did the right thing." This rich man drove out of his yard and saw a young boy mowing his front lawn. Surprised, he asked his driver, "Did you hire a little boy to do a man's job? Are you trying to cut costs or what?" "I have no idea who he is, sir," the driver replied. Being in a hurry, the man shrugged it off and left. When he returned, he was impressed by the neatly trimmed lawn, but the boy was gone. 2 weeks later, on his way out, he saw the same boy mowing again. This time, he stepped out of his car. "Hello, kid. How much for your service?" "You don't have to pay me, sir. I just want you to be my mentor." The man laughed, shaking his head, then left in a hurry again. Later that day, the boy came home and froze. The rich man was waiting outside his house. "You're talented, boy. Why do you want my mentorship?" "Sir, I want to be rich like you so I can buy my mom a better house," the boy boldly replied. The man smiled, impressed. "Graduate high school and come find me. I'll personally mentor you. Success comes to those who chase it, not those who wait for it. Comment yes if you want success." This house owner sat on his couch watching his door cam footage in disbelief. Another package flung carelessly onto the porch. No knock, no care. This wasn't the first time. Damaged boxes, dented items over and over again. Checking past footage, he saw another delivery guy toss a package. Another even scratching his car before driving away. "Why are they taking out their frustrations on me?" His anger boiled. Enough is enough. But instead of confrontation, he hatched a plan. The next day, he watched his door cam again, waiting. As expected, another delivery guy threw his package without hesitation. But then something caught his eye. A cooler full of drinks and a small table of snacks with a handwritten note. "I know you're having a rough day. Take a break. Refresh yourself." The delivery guy hesitated. Then his face softened. He grabbed a drink, took a deep breath, then to the house owner's surprise, began picking up fallen leaves and tidying the messy front yard. Before leaving, he carefully placed the next package down with both hands. The house owner sat back, stunned. Though it doesn't make sense, the best lessons aren't taught with anger but with kindness. Drop a heart if you believe kindness can be a miracle. A pregnant woman rushed to a lady standing beside her car, making a call. "Please hide me in your car. Someone is trying to kill me." The lady's eyes widened, and at a distance, she spotted a suspicious-looking man scanning the area like a predator. Quickly, she opened her car door and let the woman in. Seconds later, the man caught up to her. "Did you see a pregnant woman? She's my wife. She's been acting insane lately." But the lady pointed in the wrong direction, and the man hurried away. Unknown to her, the pregnant woman inside her car had stolen all her money and put something into her bottled water. A few minutes later, she stepped out, thanked the lady, and vanished. As the lady was about to get into her car, a stranger ran toward her and pulled her back, then showed her a video she had been recording. It turned out the pregnant woman's husband had secretly snuck into the back seat of the lady's car, waiting for her to enter and drink the poisoned water so he could take advantage of her mistake. Quickly, the lady pressed her car key, locking the man inside, and then alerted the police. Even with a kind and pure heart, always be cautious. Some people are evil. Drop a heart if you agree. This lady and her 5-year-old son planned to surprise her husband when he returned from work that night. They decorated the living room, hanging colorful balloons, streamers, and a giant banner at the door. They carefully placed a line of balloons tied to strings, the first step of their surprise. Then they hid quietly, waiting for him. When the man came home, he opened the door, but accidentally tripped over a balloon string and fell hard to the ground. The wife and her son rushed out shouting, "Tada!" But the man was furious. After having a rough day at work, he wasn't having this. "I'm not in the mood for this," he snapped, dropped his bag, and stormed out. The little boy's face dropped, and his mother hugged him, tears filling her eyes. They had spent the whole day planning the surprise. She even had a gift for him. Moments later, the door opened again. The man walked in holding 2 gift boxes and laughing. "You really thought I forgot? It's our 6th anniversary," the wife burst into tears. Inside her gift box was a pair of shoes and a necklace. Love isn't about perfect moments. It's about staying through the imperfect ones. Drop a heart if you agree.